Corbin. Ariel.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Vladimir. Guerrero Jr. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Oh, 2.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So here is Bryce Harper. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Tom Glavine. What do you have on him, Singy?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1. 1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. And a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip to second, on to Hoskins. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one there. 2 out, space is empty. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pena pulls it down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. McCullers back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Harper. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Now it's Corey Seager.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. And first offering is fouled off.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. Roberts on the move. Brings it in. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a base hit.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Eddie Murray in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And right back to the mound. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Carlos Beltran will hit next.
The center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Too late. He's in there.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This one in the dirt. He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilson digs in now. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Roberts handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a
and
ball.
That one missing inside, a sharp slider.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Reached on an infield single his first time. Up the middle. Pena throws to first in time. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1. Grandal measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Pitches in for a strike, 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to third. On to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that misses. 1-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now he breaks his bat. Stretches out and hauls it in. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carroll. And a quick out, number 1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Dominguez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. In the air, right field. Harper makes the grab, 2 down. And now here is Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late with the swing there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Carroll brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here's Corey Seager to hit. McCullers back to work, and that one fouled off.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Roberts throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Late swing fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one missed.
1-2.
And misses inside.
2-2.
Hit in the air, left field. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
That one the other way to first. Now 2 out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Grounded out his first time up. He was late there. Strike 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Beltran sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Dominguez settles under it, and there's one down. So digging in, Corbin Carroll, 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Jacob Wilson now at the plate, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And it falls. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Flaring it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that.
Now this is through for a base hit.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and There's just no chance for the infielder.
Fires over to first. And that is... And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Into center, Beltran. A long run for this one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Swings through that one for strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Now the catcher up to hit, Yasmani Grandal. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Aaron Bummer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
He's got it, and there's two away. Seager stands in now. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. The run scores from second, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at one.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. To second, and he's out. That's the third out. Top of inning number 7, and now Rhys Hoskins. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Down the line. And that drops foul. McCullers winds, fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And that one fouled off. Corrals it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's Bryce Harper. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray, out. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Carroll makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. This one popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. McCullers back to work. And there's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Beltran now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets under it and pops it up. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the
oh, that's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. New arm out of the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 away. Now, Brian Roberts. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Jarren Duran will hit next. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rocked.
Ah, that's strike 3. And we're back. And the batter now, Bryce Harper.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Hoskins, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fought off foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And he can't come up with it.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Duran settles underneath it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So bottom of the 9th, now the number 2 hitter. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Michael Kopech.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there.
1-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-2 is the count.
1-run game, bottom 9. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 2-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seager digs in now. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
3-1.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 3. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and it bangs off the wall. Ball comes in, and he slams on the brakes. Winning run stops at third on the double. Here's Harper now, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded. Darren O'Day will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
O'Day.
That's down and in.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings and misses.
2-1.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very key.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off and win it 3-2. A 3.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, babe. Real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. Same. I wanna see the lights on. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Even my obsession, you're always on my mind.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and getting the start for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now up for Washington,
Leading off the
C.J.
afternoon
Abrams.
for Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
That one catches the zone, and we are underway. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Stepping in, James Wood. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Wood tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington.
Someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son. I've been a rambling man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
That's my lifestyle.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New Jersey taking on Chicago. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the dirt.
1-2.
And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after. To the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit. So a man aboard here is Bryce Harper. Up and
that
in.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Knocks it down. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wilson has this one sized up, puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies update.
Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-2 now. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Beltran under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The left field.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, James Wood. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Simmons brings it in with a. And welcome back to the ball. Park. New inning getting started, and here is Hoskins. Ryan back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ryan, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Steps on first for the out. Ted Simmons. The next to hit.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7. The
Jeremy Pena will hit next.
Pena.
Grounder might be 2. The flip. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings.
There goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one missing inside. And ball four,
Nope, that's
two
ball
aboard.
four. Runner
Well,
take
this
your
came
base.
apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Carlos Beltran in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now it's Juan Soto. Soto checks his swing. Appeal to third. Nope. He held back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Harper makes the play, and there's one down. And now it's Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Pena makes the play, and the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Wilson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. To third, might be 2. Roberts has it for 1. And that's 2.
Let me start by saying.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And that one is lifted in the air. Simmons moving back for this one. Makes the catch for the out. So here's Murphy now. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out. Base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Center field, Beltran under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the DH, Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
First pitch, not close. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Base hit, center field. Coming home. The throw in.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So
it's
that's
0-1.
One of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Ted Simmons. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. The other way. Oh, he gloves it. And we're back. Bottom 4. And here is Eddie Murray. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And it's off the scoreboard. What a shot. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Soto around second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Ryan back to work. And a foul ball. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. In the air, left field, down the line. Wood pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That's inside.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball
2-2.
almost got him there. Just missing there. And it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2 now. Line drive. 3rd out. That ends the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Number 1, designated hitter, Ozzie.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Harper ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swung on, belted. Back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Top of the 6th inning, and here's Corey Seager to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Chases that one upstairs.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one at triple digits.
0-2.
Strikes him out with 102. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Hot shot to third. to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. And now the count is even. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Murray gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jose Siri. Breaks his bat and pops it up.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Raleigh, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. This one in the air, center field. Beltran under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he gets the third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Jimmy Rollins now at the plate. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded. Though it does set up a force at every base. Here's Sean Murphy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper sizing this one up. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ted Simmons. And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremy Pena. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. This one popped up. Soto makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Beltran pulls that one down. 1 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing.
And now it's going to be James Wood. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Albies leads off first with 1 away. In the air, left field, down the line. Simmons makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pena. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Beltran into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him and hits a double play. Seager stands in now. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center. Wood brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto now. Chapman back to work. Foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Simmons on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Tap foul at the plate. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And down on strikes. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards left center. Beltran on the move to the alley. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw safe. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First and second. No outs. And here is Ted Simmons. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. Bunts it in the air. Goes to third for one. How about that double play? So it's their last chance in this one. Jeremy Pena. Will hit net. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Inside, just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
This could end it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And your final.
Did I finally get it?